language lovers. Today on 18 November, Tuesday 2025, we are going to start our language activities by going through the major names of the Hindu daily. I'm Chintu M. Raju from Success Garten. Dear language lovers, as we know, this session is purely to generate language awareness by going through the major names of the people and to see how words have been structured there so that we can use them in our daily communication. We go with the first news site of the day. 45 Indian pilgrims killed as tanker hits bus in Saudi Arabia. We start with an unfortunate news. The Dubai side has got certain words. 45 Indian pilgrims. Pilgrims are people who are engaged in pilgrimage. What happened to them? They were killed. That must be read in passive structure. Killed as is a linking word, as tanker hits bus in Saudi Arabia. Tanker hits. Tanker hits. People were killed. There are two different word structures. They are joined by as. Now move to next suicide. Hasina aid get death penalty over crackdown on 2024 student protests. Hasina aid, AID aid is a helper. Hasina is a Bangladesh related news. They get death penalty over what? Over crackdown on 2024 student protest. Student, we can see that O sound. Student protest, PROTEST protest. Hasina aid get. Hasina aid do get. Why do Hasina aid get death penalty? Hasina aid get death penalty, don't they? No more to suicide. Trade deficit surges to $21.8 billion in October. So this is a news item from our financial area. Trade deficit. What happens to it? Surge is a sudden increase. Surges to $21.8 billion. Trade deficit will act as a doer part of the sentence. Trade deficit does surge. Why does trade deficit surge? Trade deficit surges, doesn't it? Now we come to the next news item. SIT collects samples of gold-plated casings. SIT stands for Special Investigation Team. What does it do? It collects. Collect is a very interesting verb. Collect. SIT collects. What does it collect? It collects samples. SIT collects. SIT does collect. Does SIT collect? Why does SIT collect? SIT collects samples. Samples are collected by SIT. SIT collects samples, doesn't it? Samples are collected by SIT. Collect is a verb from where we get the noun collection, the adjective collective. This is how we make use of the lexical feature of words to improve our language. So we have got 3 news items today. We just go through the main words. Pilgrims, hit, killed, aid, death penalty, crackdown, student, protest, surge, deficit, collect, samples. So our duty is to see how these words have been structured in a sentence so that we can use them in daily communication. This is how we make sure that we are growing in language. Our duty is to make use of all the language properties in our sentences. I wish you all the best in language. You have a great day. Thank you very much.